Teething can start anywhere between 3 months and last up until around 2 years with those big molars coming through. There are plenty of teething aids you can try and buy, but remember, you have your wonderful healing hands that will bring a lot of support and relief to your baby by releasing pain-relieving hormones into your baby's bloodstream and making them feel more comfortable. So hopefully you have your space set up and your oils ready. You're going to work on their feet and face, so make sure your hands are clean and you've got nice short nails. And if they have any broken skin or open cuts around their mouth from the constant dribble, then avoid massaging that area. Okay, so I always like to start with the feet to relax them and to bring all their bodily systems into balance with some lovely reflexology. So you can have them lying in front of you or sitting up with you, and we're just going to start by holding their feet gently. Take a few deep breaths, make sure you're not holding any tension. Relax those shoulders and start to get some oil going into your hands, showing them what you're doing, giving them that signal that the massage is going to start, inviting them in, making sure it's okay, and letting them know that you're going to make them feel better with some lovely massage. Okay, so we'll start with your solar plexus hold, your press for calm. So just gently holding, pressing in that area just underneath the balls of the feet. So in reflexology, these points relate to the solar plexus, which is a huge bundle of nerves. So this is very good for calming and soothing. Very good place to start if your baby is in pain and they've been crying a lot and distressed from their teething pain. Have a little circle around. As we're circling around, we can say, around and round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 steps, tickly under there. And then our mow the lawn stroke from the heels all the way up to the toes. These points in reflexology relate to the spine. So, again, really good for calming the central nervous system, which can feel pretty jarred and out of balance from teething, from being in that pain and having all that tension in their little bodies. So the solar plexus hold, and this stroke is going to really, really help. So it's like you're going from the base of the spine in the heels all the way up to the neck, finishing in the toes. So soothing and relieving. And then on to some little piggies. So this is where between your thumb and your forefinger you have a lovely roll and a squeeze of each toe. Teeth are reflected up the sides of the toes, and sinus points in the fleshy pad of each toe. And of course, so these points we really, really want to stimulate and soothe. So we can do both feet at the same time. We can start with the big toes and we can say, this little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had a roast beef. And this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went all the way home. And then really, really lovely little stroke on the tips of the toes, which relate to the head and the brain. So again, all for soothing those areas. You can make a little circle right on the tips of the toes with your thumbs or your forefingers. You can have a few deep breaths. It's always good to have deep breaths because it really encourages your baby to as well. And then one foot, I'm going to make some train tracks, so one thumb after the other. And this is great for lymphatic drainage. So you're working your thumbs up towards the ankle and just really helping to speed up that process of getting the body's own waste products out of their system. Over to the other foot. And then, as always, lots of kisses on those scrumptious feet. Well done. Quite nice to pop some little socks on after they've had their feet massaged, just to keep that warmth in. And now we're going to massage their face. Okay, so make sure baby's nice and close to you. They can see you and be reassured at all times. And with just a little bit of oil on your fingers, we're going to make a heart face. So with your fingers placed in the center of their forehead, we're going to make a heart shape down to their chin. Through the forehead, down to the chin. Just to get them used to your touch, used to the touch on their face. And the oil, if you're using some oil. If you have some oil with lavender and chamomile, which are safe for babies, it's going to be really, really helpful as well. Okay, and then we're going to bring up the flats of our forefingers to make some circles around their temples. So just in that little dip on the sides of their heads, really soft with your touch, nice and slow. Really, really starting to get the feel-good hormones released through your touch. So remember, it only takes about 20 seconds for oxytocin to be released into their bloodstream from your touch, from that skin-to-skin touch. Of course, oxytocin is a natural pain reliever. Okay, and then we're going to drop our fingers down to this area just underneath, just to the side of the ears. So we're aiming to relieve tension from the masseter muscle, which is just here, just around the jaw hinge. If you place your forefingers in this area and move your jaw up and down, you can feel that muscle underneath the ears. That is the masseter muscle, and that is the muscle that can get really, really tense and tight from overuse through crying, constant, chomping down, which babies do to try and relieve the pressure from the teething pain. So with your forefingers, we're going to circle around in that area. And again, you're bringing all the oxygen and lots of nutrients and the feel-good hormones, pain relieving hormones to the area. Okay, so for our next little move, we are going to, with your forefingers, going to place them just above the top lip. And you're going to make a smile out to the side, so out towards the cheeks, and have maybe 3 or 4 of these little slides. And then the same underneath the bottom lip. So your forefingers in the middle there and sliding out to the sides. Okay, so you can just gradually start to introduce some pressure. So again, to the top lip, smile out to the sides. So this pressure is going to help. It's like, if you squeeze your finger in the door or stub your toe, you immediately want to apply some pressure. And it helps because the pressure messages get to your brain faster than the pain messages. So we're going to do the same here by just applying a little bit of pressure to the top and the bottom of the jaw. And you're showing baby as well, I know it hurts, I understand, and I'm really trying to help you to relieve some of this pain. You can also have a little press out to the sides, so that same line from the top lip and the bottom lip out to the sides. You can just have a little gentle press. It's going to really, really help. Okay, and then you're going to place your forefingers onto their cheeks, and we're going to say a little rhyme. So you're sliding your fingers down to the chin, back up to the cheeks, and we can say cheek, chin, cheek, chin, cheek, chin, nose. Cheek, chin, cheek, chin, cheek, chin, toes. Again. Cheek, chin, cheek, chin, cheek, chin, nose. Cheek, chin, cheek, chin, cheek, chin, toes. So that's a great rhyme for distracting from the pain. Also, of course, you're massaging the area that's affected, so bringing all of those feel-good hormones to the area and all the blood and the nutrients. So really, really nourishing and really soothing and comforting. And then between your thumbs and your forefingers, just going to have a little press around the ears. And when you get down to the lobes, you're just going to have a little tug. So a little press, and then a little tug of those lobes. And that action of tugging the earlobe actually relaxes the jaw. And there are hundreds and hundreds of acupressure points around the ears. So like reflexology, we are stimulating all of the points, bringing balance to all of their little bodily systems. And then to finish, some lovely angel kisses. So circling around the scalp. And of course, this is going to be super relieving for all that tension from the crying and the pain in their heads. It's going to be absolutely lovely. You can use both hands, one hand. And we can sing Twinkle Little Star while we're doing it. So here we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And a big kiss and a well done, and I really, really hope that helps. Please let me know how you've got on with this.